When you close your eyes at night, your brain begins building entire worlds that feel strangely familiar yet wonderfully impossible, and it does this with a kind of creative freedom that your waking mind rarely allows. As your body settles into sleep, your brain slowly shifts into a state where logic loosens its grip and imagination begins to stretch its wings in every direction. During this transition, your senses fade into the background, leaving your brain free to paint with memories, emotions, and fragments of thoughts that drift through your mind like scattered puzzle pieces. As you enter the first stages of sleep, your brain starts reorganizing the events of your day, quietly sorting through conversations, sensations, and tiny details you barely noticed while awake. These early moments of sleep feel gentle and hazy, because your brain is still hovering between awareness and surrender, like a storyteller flipping through pages before choosing which tale to tell. Once you slip deeper into sleep, your brain begins weaving these fragments together, creating scenes that feel both meaningful and mysterious at the same time. When you finally reach REM sleep, the stage where dreams become vivid and cinematic, your brain becomes incredibly active, almost as active as when you are fully awake. This is the moment when your brain decides to stop being a careful archivist and instead becomes a wild director who loves bending reality into shapes that make no sense but feel strangely perfect. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and rules, becomes quieter during REM sleep, which allows your imagination to run freely without being interrupted by reason. Meanwhile, your limbic system, the emotional center of your brain, becomes more active, giving your dreams their intense feelings, dramatic moments, and sudden emotional twists. Your brain invents entire dream worlds because it is constantly trying to understand your experiences, your fears, your hopes, and your memories, even when you are not consciously thinking about them. Dreams allow your brain to rehearse possible futures, revisit unresolved emotions, and explore ideas that your waking mind might avoid or overlook. When you dream of flying, falling, running, or exploring strange landscapes, your brain is experimenting with possibilities, testing reactions, and playing with scenarios that help you adapt to the unpredictable world around you. Inside your dreams, your brain uses memories like building blocks, rearranging them into new shapes that feel familiar yet transformed. A hallway from your childhood might blend with a street you walked yesterday, creating a place that never existed but feels strangely real. Your brain does this because it stores memories in pieces rather than complete scenes, and dreams give it a chance to stitch those pieces together in creative and unexpected ways. This stitching process helps strengthen important memories while letting go of details that no longer matter, which is why dreams often feel like emotional echoes rather than perfect recordings. Your dreaming brain also loves to exaggerate emotions, because emotions help your mind decide what deserves attention and what can be safely forgotten. When you dream of being chased, your brain is not trying to scare you for fun, but rather testing your response to danger in a safe and controlled environment. When you dream of someone you miss, your brain is revisiting emotional connections that still matter deeply to you. When you dream of impossible places, your brain is exploring the edges of imagination where creativity grows strongest. Dreams also help your brain solve problems in ways that waking logic cannot easily achieve. When your mind is free from rules, it can combine ideas that normally stay separate, allowing new insights to emerge from unexpected connections. Many scientists, artists, and inventors have found solutions in dreams because their minds were allowed to wander without boundaries. Your brain uses dreams as a playground where creativity can stretch, twist, and leap into new possibilities without fear of failure or judgment. Another reason your brain creates entire dream worlds is that it needs to keep your mind active while your body rests, ensuring that neural pathways stay healthy and flexible. Dreams act like gentle exercise for your brain, keeping it stimulated enough to maintain important functions while still allowing your body to recover. This balance between rest and activity helps your brain stay sharp, adaptable, and emotionally resilient throughout your life. Even the strangest dreams serve a purpose, because they allow your brain to explore ideas that might never appear in your waking thoughts. When you dream of talking animals, shifting landscapes, or impossible physics, your brain is experimenting with creativity in its purest form. These surreal moments help your mind stay open to new perspectives, reminding you that imagination is not limited by the rules of the physical world. Your brain also uses dreams to process emotions that feel too heavy or complicated to handle during the day. In dreams, your mind can replay difficult moments in symbolic ways, giving you space to understand feelings without being overwhelmed by them. This emotional processing helps you wake up feeling lighter, clearer, and more balanced, even if you do not consciously remember the dream that helped you heal. The worlds your brain creates at night are not random accidents, but carefully crafted experiences shaped by your memories, emotions, and imagination. Each dream is a small window into the deeper layers of your mind, revealing how your brain understands your life from the inside out. When you dream of strange adventures, your brain is exploring possibilities. When you dream of familiar faces, your brain is nurturing connections. When you dream of impossible places, your brain is reminding you that creativity has no limits. Your dreaming mind is a storyteller, an artist, a scientist, and an explorer all at once, working tirelessly to help you understand yourself and the world around you. Every night, it builds entire universes from the raw materials of your thoughts, shaping them into stories that feel alive even though they exist only in the quiet darkness behind your closed eyes. These dream worlds remind you that your mind is far more powerful, imaginative, and mysterious than you realize, and that even in sleep, you are endlessly creating. And that brings us to the end of today's journey. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, share it with someone curious, and subscribe to Lucasology for more fascinating questions about the world, the mind, and the universe around us. Until next time, stay curious, keep wondering, and never stop exploring.